Well, there's definitely some encouraging signs anytime the market's up, and we started out with a very rare lock limit up in the futures overnight. We've become accustomed almost in the last couple of weeks to having lock limit down, so it was a bit of a surprise to see that. Now, of course, you don't have a lock limit up when you're in the actual equity trading that starts at 9:30 Eastern time, so now we can go up well over 5%. In fact, we're up close to 9% right now.
So when you guys get calls, Randy, at Schwab, wondering, okay, we've seen 30% correction, in the last month? How do you think about the answer to whether we're in for more pain and how much more there could be?
Well, those are questions that come up every time we have a pullback, and I've been around a long time. This is the third bear market I've been through, so we always get those questions, and it's a natural thing for people to ask those things. But the honest answer, of course, is we don't know. This one's different, just like everyone is different. Ultimately, it depends on the virus itself and how it progresses, how fast the outbreaks continue, when they start to peak and look like they're slowing down, whether we have effective treatments or whether we start to develop a vaccine. Those sorts of things all come up, and we don't really know the answer to that. We're addressing the fiscal.
Wanting those yields to go down. I do think that in general it would fit in with a little bit more of a baby step back toward risk taking. So I'm not going to necessarily extrapolate too much from that. I do think it's key as you kind of assess the character and the quality of a rally day like this, that one, you say it's only one day. So as good as it might look and as overwhelming as the relief might seem, you can't necessarily carry those impressions forward. I will say also, you have to keep in mind the very biggest one-day rallies always happen after a massive decline. So in the midst of some kind of a bear phase, and they typically are not necessarily punctuating the end of that bear phase, although there are exceptions to that rule. So all these things get thrown into the mix. I would say that the scorecard for today's rally is pretty strong, but it's only one day.
Okay, Mike, thanks for now. We'll see you the other side of this break. Randy, Frederick, thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome, Alfred.